Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Mudd, a senior engineer with Applied Research Associates. Here at ARA, we have developed HurLoss, a hurricane catastrophe model for property insurers, reinsurers, and brokers. HurLoss provides property loss estimates for residential, mobile home, and commercial lines of business resulting from hurricane winds, windborne debris, rainfall damage, and storm surge. Our hurricane hazard model is the most widely published and peer-reviewed model available to the insurance industry for catastrophe modeling. It has served as the basis for structural design in hurricane-prone areas of the United States since 1998 and has been accepted for use in Florida since 2000. Structural vulnerability to wind pressure, windborne debris, and rainfall is tabulated in a vulnerability matrix developed from complete 3D engineering models. Structural vulnerability to storm surge is tabulated separately in terms of still water depth of flooding. The vulnerability matrices have been validated against more than $10 billion in claims data from multiple prior events across multiple insurers. In January 2017, HurLoss became the first primary peril model available on the NASDAQ OASIS platform. Our goal through this collaboration is to provide an affordable alternative method for users to develop their own view of U.S. hurricane property risk. The current implementation of HurLoss available on NRMC covers 21 U.S. states from Texas to Maine. A forthcoming update expands the covered region to yield a full North Atlantic Basin hurricane catastrophe model. The wind hazard is quantified as a set of peak 3-second gust footprints on a variable resolution grid for an ensemble of approximately 64,000 weighted events retained from a simulation of 500,000 years. The storm surge hazard includes wave setup and is quantified in terms of peak still water elevation. Separate sets of event weights are available for the reference long-term climatology, which is used to develop the 100-year return period wind speed map shown here, and for an optional warm sea surface temperature conditioned climatology. A second forthcoming update will include current and future climate conditioned event weights to allow users to assess how their view of U.S. hurricane risk might shift in a given climate scenario. The target climate conditioned event rates were developed by using bias-corrected output from NCAR's Community Earth System model. This output includes wind shear, tropopause temperature, and sea surface temperature, which can be directly adjusted into our model. In Florida, the frequency of landfalling Category 5 events under the IPCC RCP 8.5 scenario in the years 2021 and 2050 is found to be approximately 60% and 100% higher, respectively, than our reference model. Our approach allows our customers to assess specific future climate scenarios and periods of interest, while also taking into account the interactions of multiple concomitant environmental parameters and their effect on the hurricane hazard. In addition to our probabilistic capabilities, a set of historical wind and storm surge event footprints is also available on the NRMC platform for U.S. landfalling hurricanes. Since 2018, wind and storm surge estimates have been provided within 1 day of landfall for all hurricane events to enable our users to quickly and accurately estimate expected losses for a portfolio of risks. The wind field and fit of Hurricane Ida are provided here as an example, where it is clear that the agreement between modeled and observed gust wind speeds at over 100 meteorological stations near landfall was quite high. Both the modeled and observed wind speeds are below that expected of a Category 4 event as reported by the National Hurricane Center and below the current design wind speeds for nearly all structures in the region. Within NRMC, users can easily interact with HurLoss to generate estimates of risk specific to their needs and exposure. We are excited to continue our work with NASDAQ and OASIS. The forthcoming updates I've described will be available to our users by the end of 2021. If you are interested in a trial of HurLoss, you can sign up today for a free 30-day evaluation. Several licensing options are available should you wish to continue using the model. For more information, or if you have any questions about HurLoss or the development of our models, feel free to get in touch with us at the links shown here. Thanks for your time.